Hello, hello. Just a few more things and I will start. Here comes YouTube and good game. The chat. Here we go. Notifications have to be closed. And yeah, I think we're all set. Hello and welcome everyone. Here's Andy. Here's Alban Fire. Today we are back to Dragon Age Origins. This one is part 11. I have 2 hours, slightly less than that, and I wanted to spend some time with you, just not to make a huge break between the streams once again. So I'll try to be, as I told you, consistent before my vacation, because during my vacation I want to be very consistent. Yeah, here we go. Back to the Elven camp. We stopped at the point where I wanted to help the wounded Hala. Then I'll go to Denerim to complete the quest from Mages or somebody else, about 20 health poultices. And after that I'm considering going to Orzammar just to see what the basic premises offer, to check what books they have and stuff like that. So, let's have a look.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you?
Is there how I can help?
Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Try to calm her?
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Macirinus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Quest completed. Very good. Very nice. Elora, the Dalish master of the Antil-Hala beasts, was concerned that one of her Hala beasts had contracted the werewolf blood curse. You were able to ascertain that the beast was concerned for its mate, and thus spared the Dalish herd from further problems. Elora was very grateful for your help.
Allow me to say Macirinus once again for your assistance.
No problem, no problem. I'm happy to have helped you. Anything else we can do, or someone we can talk to?
Gaina and Cammon together, I see. Strange that you should take the time to involve yourself in that affair, of all things.
I should go.
Dareth, I hear you had a hand in saving the Hala. Macirinus, I'm not sure what we would do without them. I hear you had a... Dareth...
Okay, I just wanted to hear some changes in the dialogue.
I hear Dagon is alive thanks to you. We are most grateful.
You're welcome.
As Elora spoke of your facility at Calming the Hala, we are grateful. Without your aid, our friends would all have become sick.
Yes? What is it you need?
Okay. But no discount, it looks like. Or maybe I'll need to ask Verathorn.
It is good to see you again.
Silver brooch. And that's it. Yeah, we have to travel further on.
I am pleased that you brought Dagon back to us safe. We need every hunt.
I need to save the game, not to be ambushed.
So, you know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
That's right, but I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous.
Should it? I am no apostate. Perhaps you should be directing this question at Morrigan.
She claims not to be afraid of me, or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be dangerous, even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first, no?
Oh, sure. Count on it.
All right. What a pleasant conversation. And Morrigan is not in our camp anymore, guys. You should know that. Let's go to Denerim and complete that quest that I told you about. Maybe we should also visit the Pearl. First, Halt Potises. I don't remember
As there is but one
who
world, one life, one death, there is
requested
but one God,
those.
The
and
deep
he
dark
Not
before
you.
dawn's first light
They are
seems
sinners
eternal.
who have given their
But
life.
know
I have a suspicion that those who requested Halt Potises were the Blackstone irregulars, no? Yeah.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this isn't...
Yes. I need to go to the tavern. And you know, I was thinking about the assassin jobs. Because killing that Master Ignacio feels kinda ruthless, to be honest. Well, let's at least see what he has to tell me.
You are of great...
Yeah.
For the sake... So, one of our swords is hired out. He and
You're hired
a
to
client
kill
can
me.
always...
I'm listening.
The people that handle that sort of
So you're
thing.
hiring help.
So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
How does this work then?
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't like the sound of this.
What happened to you
Don't like
when...
what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
Okay. Why all the innuendo? We both know what this is about.
You can never be too careful. Can you blame someone for being circumspect?
If I do this for you, I want no more crows after me.
That I cannot do. One master has a contract on you. But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks for help, he'll just get silence. Yes?
Okay, hand me the scroll.
There you go. Makes for fine reading. If that's all, luck be to you.
When disapproves, items received. A scroll. Contact for Peden. This is the Antivian Crow contract for the killing of a man called Peden. Quest updated. Against a man named Peden currently holed up in the Pearl Brothel in Denerim. He's working some kind of scam in the back room, and you should look for one of his Grey Warden posters around the marketplace to gain access. Peden works for Logain and will no doubt have backup.
We've talked enough. Everything you need to know is on the scroll.
And I wonder if I kill that Peden and then get back, will I be able to get rid of Master Ignacio? Well, I've never done the Assassin's line anyway, so it's just interesting. Let's say it's for the sake of the narrative. I'm curious what it will lead to. And we wanted to go to the Pearl anyway. I don't like that wind, doesn't like it, understandably.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one...
Feel very uncomfortable about that. I wonder if I can kill Master Ignacio now.
You are of great interest to me. So, I was
afraid. Get the Warden man. He's a very strong man.
Get the Warden, men!
It has begun.
Okay, I'm already downed. Impressive.
Ready. As you say. Let's have at it! There is no glory in bloodshed!
Off I go.
Yes.
When? Please heal up. Oh no, Alistair fell already. And without Alistair, I don't think I will be able to fight Master Ignacio effectively. Or maybe
I need healing soon.
I will be.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Come, let us end this. Now we do battle.
Well done.
I shall do it.
Not bad. I killed him. I killed him.
We won? We did? Yay! We...
Quest completed. He's given out his last assassination contract. Right. We were successful. Not bad. Crow Dagger. 15% critical backstab damage. And greater injury kit. That's all. That's too bad. I had hoped for more loot, but... Well, what can I say? What can I say? Well, now it's become safer in the quarters, and the trader here disappeared. All right. I'll need to travel to the camp now to heal the injuries. But we fought well. I'm also thinking about getting some talents I need to get to Deathblow as soon as possible. So for that I'll need 2 books. And I know where to get those. One in the camp. And one more, I think, from the Tranquil in the...
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
In that Emporium, or what was called... Oh, no. I misclicked. I wanted to return to Denerim. Anyway, nothing has happened, so we are alright. An owl, not interactable though. Okay, let's get back. Maybe we'll have some encounter. Who knows? It's gonna be interesting. More encounters, more fun, but no, nothing's happening. Alrighty. We are going... Damn it, I was in the tavern and I forgot to complete the quest with poultices. Silly. I even found the 21st poultice somewhere.
Dwarven crafts,
Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from...
That's quite weird. Where did I find it? But anyway. Oh, the chest. Yeah, Liliana, that's for you to open. Expert Paralyze rune and almost 2 golden coins. Ain't that bad. Paralyze rune. It's incredible.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help? Ah. The Blackstone Liaison is here. Liaison.
The captain sends his regards.
Quest completed. You took 20 health poultices to the Blackstone Irregulars, received almost 4 golden coins, and got an achievement. An achievement is completed a job board quest for the Blackstone Irregulars. Only one, but I completed many more than one.
Pigs, all of them.
Anyway, that's really a nice compensation I got here, and I want to check this word. Liaison is the pronunciation. Liaison. I've been mispronouncing the word badly. I want to pronounce it some different way. Let me just check what Cambridge thinks. I checked Oxford Dictionary, and now I'll go to the Cambridge. If only it loaded. Unfortunately, in Russia, it works really badly. Liaison. Google also says the same. Okay. Later then. Not to make you wait for too long.
It has begun.
Now we can go to the Black Pearl, or to the... not Black Pearl. Black Pearl is from the Pirates of the Caribbean. I meant that Pearl
Dwarven
Brothel,
crafts.
whatever that was.
Direct from Orzammar.
Alright, so the name is the Pearl. Anxat, Dragon Age Origins in 2025, sign me in. Well, you're welcome. Welcome to the channel and to the stream. It's a pleasure to meet you. How is it? How is your mood today? And where is my Archivist sash? Is it on? No, it's not. Wait a moment. I haven't sold it, have I? I couldn't have. Well, where is it then? Have I gone blind? Ah, here it is. Yeah. Apparently I have gone blind. Because there are books.
As you say.
An account of the Ender Files. Codex updated.
Touch nothing. I don't think they clean the surfaces in this place very often.
Right. Hooded couriers. Who are those about, damn it? Hooded couriers. I'm growing impatient. I'm gonna Google that. Hooded courier. Dragon Age. Ah, in Radcliffe. Okay. I'll have to go to Radcliffe to activate this. Right, I understand. Let's get back my main belt, the Guildmaster belt. Activate all the modes necessary for fighting, because I suppose a fight is imminent. Activate the protection. Right. Gonna watch the stream while working. No problem, of course. Streams are made for background content. Is it your first playthrough? No, it's my third. I think it's my third, but I've forgotten a lot of stuff, so I occasionally have to Google things. Yeah, so but not the first one, not the second.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
What's happening here? What's going on?
She's too good.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Uh-huh. Right. Another book that we have to inspect. I'm afraid I can click on it randomly later. I don't want to lose 25 XP. I'm very XP hungry. Dane and the Werewolf. Legend. Isabella.
Ah, a Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. Huh, strong hands. Could I entice you to leave your order and sign up as one of my crewmen? I could use those strong hands at my helm.
Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Will you teach me how to be a duelist?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
All right, what game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I will shuffle the cards.
Good. Go ahead, then.
Shuffle the cards and then cut the cards.
Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. The Serpent Entwined Dagger. I was looking for this.
Try to catch Isabella's hand as she is drawing a card. Cheating, I see.
You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
Teach me now.
Come, we will need some space for this.
Specialization unlocked, duelist, but not for us.
I don't think there's anything else I can teach you. Perhaps tell those you meet where you learned what you know.
But Liliana can learn that, right? Because she is a rogue, and the specialization is available to her, but after she levels up. And being an archer, I'm not sure she can benefit from that. Where do you get the ranger specialization, by the way? Specialization, Dragon Age Origins. You can buy the manual, and that's all. So there is no teacher, you're saying? So I have to purchase. And actually, I completely forgot about that. I forgot that a ranger is a very useful specialization, actually, because it can summon a familiar. But anyway, we still have stuff to give Liliana in terms of her talents. So maybe... for example, Master Archer will be a nice one. And then other those things. But the second specialization is only available at level 14, so we still have 2 levels to go, right? She's 12. She's 12, yes, so not that I need to hurry with that. Okay, what are those bouncers?
I've got nothing to say to you.
If you want something, talk to Sanga.
Sanga. What's the place? Wooden crate. Some door that's locked. Alfred here. Liliana, can you please open the door? Not possible to pick? Damn it. Alright. Another door. This one is just empty. Nothing interesting. Then this one is locked. Why are there 2 doors that are impossible to... Oh, the password. The Griffins will rise again. What's this place?
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. He's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender.
So, I shouldn't have killed the Master Ignacio. I could have just accepted the quest, but I mean... Loghain framed the Grey Wardens.
For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tennant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
Yellow, yellow, white, white. So there shouldn't be a big problem, I think, but let's see. Done for.
Nothing but
Attack! Don't give them the advantage.
Yeah. They're not really strong enough for that. What is this bloody ring that was circling around me? Now thinking whether I should have let Master Ignacio live. Let me save the game over here, the Pearl. And now maybe we can start from the Dalish camp, because I'm not that far from the moment where we started, and I didn't do much stuff, so we still can see whether it's gonna be more interesting if we agree to kill that man. Now that we know.
Come to check on my... I
Is
don't
there
know.
anything I can do
Do
to
you
help? Okay, quest completed. Sorry that I do that fast, just not to waste any time. We'll not talk to all the elves. We already know what they'll say. We'll head straight to Denerim, then to the tavern. Complete the quest with the...
I will never get over how quietly you are able to move.
It took me years and years to learn, and even then I am not the best at it.
So you didn't sneak around when spying?
We all had different ways of doing things. Some preferred not to be seen at all, to cloak themselves in shadow and darkness.
I realize that it is not such a bad thing to be seen, as long as you do not stand out and are quickly forgotten. I specialize in blending in, not drawing attention and looking like I had every right to be there. It is invisibility, but of another kind.
Ah, yes, but I heard you often seduced your targets. They'd remember you.
Not if they died.
Oh.
Dying while in the company of a lovely seductress. Tell me that isn't a good death.
I don't know if I should take you seriously. But you scare me sometimes.
Scaredy cat. Right, Denerim. It'll be funny if we have an encounter now. We don't. Alright, then let's proceed to Master Ignatia. Then we'll have to buy a gift for Wynne to appease her. If we continue with the current logic that we are trying to...
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
That I'm going to try, that is, I wanted to say. So, let's start by completing the quest from the Blackstone Irregulars. Quest completed, 4 golden coins received. Then Liliana... Oh, I'll not have my Rune of Paralysis now. Oh no, it's set loot in this chest. Okay, that's good news. Master Ignatia now is my next conversation. Hello, sir.
So one
I'm
of
listening.
the people that have
So you hire and help.
So,
How does this work?
you don't like what's on. You can never be too
Hand me the scroll. Items received. Wynne disapproves. Quest updated. Now we are going to that pearl once again, and let's see how the situation will turn out. Angseed, by the way, am I pronouncing your nickname correctly? Is it Angst? Angseed? How many times have you beaten the game, I wonder? Because I suppose at least, let me guess, 5 times? If you are enthusiastic about the game in 2025, you must be quite familiar with the thing. So we are going to the pearl, and we'll head straight to the room with that guy. Area unlocked.
Why do they call it a...
What we were saying?
That scamp
I will
Kylon
give you a
sent
chance
right?
to leave quietly.
Glad he hasn't forgotten about
brazen
us.
hussy.
The mercenaries are
Someone
right there.
needs to put you
if
in your
you'll hear
place.
about other things, just speak up.
She's too good.
Oh, I thought he would be
Be off
killed,
with you now, and be
but
glad
he didn't get killed. So it's this door, right? The Griffins will rise again. Saving the game.
Another
Grey Warden supporter.
You've got
Log in.
More enemies
Let's
ahead.
fight again.
Bad day.
We
must gain the advantage.
Pooping at the enemy. And that's it. Quest updated. So you killed Peter, and you should go back to Noble Tavern and collect your reward. Let's see how that will...
It has begun.
How that will continue. Let's loot the bodies first. Halpotis Pedant's orders. This note from Al Howe congratulates Pedant's creative methods in capturing so many Grey Warden supporters. The Al says the bounty per head will be increased to reflect Pedant's stellar performance. What a nasty creature that man is.
Very
We're gonna
well.
create. Let's loot it. Bouncer. No, Rondor. How do I go away from here? I see. Let's have a talk with Isabella quickly.
Huh. strong hands.
Your fighting skills
I
are
call myself a
impressive.
duelist.
Could you teach me?
I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Are there no other ways for us to get to know each other?
Do you have something else in mind?
Let's go somewhere private and I could show you.
Oh, and now you've piqued my interest. It would surely be rude of me to decline such a delicious offer. Come, my ship is down by the docks, and I am sure you will find my cabins quite comfortable. Well, that was refreshing.
I'll come back later. Actually, having Liliana, who I'm kind of planning to romance, is very, very unvirtuous of me to make her watch what I'm doing right now. So let's just play the game. Or rather...
Strong hands. I call myself a duelist. I do, however, wish to get... Before we start, the cards must be...
I'll shuffle
good.
the cards, cut the cards, catch her.
Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
Wait, what?
Not so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure. Before we start, the cards must...
I'll
Good.
shuffle the cards,
Go
cut the cards.
It looks like the deck is being
Try
kind
to
to me.
catch. Cheating, I see. Teach me now. I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but now it definitely did. We go to Market District now. I'm surprised that the specialization, the game was failed after the first attempt. It's weird. I wonder what will happen now with Master Ignacio. I'm trying not to trigger the dwarf to speak. He's too loud for my taste. So, sir?
A little bird told me one of Logan's friends had an accident. Terribly unfortunate. You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest.
Contract for Cadan Fair mercenaries. Contract for Ambassador Gainley. Who are those people? A band of mercenaries called the Ward of Cadan Fe and assassination of Ambassador Gainley.
Find everything you need?
Same deal with the other scrolls?
Deal? Oh, I don't know what you mean. But if anything interesting happens, feel free to come back and consider that.
You do mean what I think you mean.
All right, yes. You kill them, look in the bleeding chest. Happy? Everything clear? Now, if you don't mind, find everything you need.
Very good. Master Ignacio. I want to read. Trying to find information with how it will proceed. Mm-hmm. Hmm. And who is that? Who is that Chase that the game tells me about? For now, I'm kind of inclined to load and actually continue in the line where I attacked the assassin. Just put a red now. Ah, that's Sergeant Kylon. Who is Chase? Captain Chase, Dragon Age. That the warden that Arlhau's minion, Captain Chase, has kidnapped a boy and is holding him for ransom. And so it looks like that that Captain Chase is actually a bad man. But who is Ambassador Gainley? Ambassador Gainley is an ambassador sent on behalf of Regent Logain Maktur to Orzammar. Ah. So that's actually all kind of pro-Grey Wardenish. So in that case, maybe we have to continue with that. And about farther south of Denerim to look for a group of Qunari mercenaries called the Ward of Kadan-Fe. Okay, I've made my decision. We're going on with the assassins just because it turned out that their targets somehow are connected to the Grey Warden's cause against Logain Maktur, who is making the country suffer badly. And the game says what? To the farthest, to the forest south of Denerim to look for a group of Qunari mercenaries. Forest. Let's begin with the Pearl to start, because we have unfinished business there. And then we'll go out of Denerim to somewhere else. I haven't read the books, so let's put on our archivist's sash. Read the first book. Gives us some XP. Read the second book. Change into the Guildmaster's belt once again. Next thing, there was a chest that I wanted to loot. Bouncer, can I talk to him? No, I cannot. Non-interactable. The chest, I suppose, will be locked.
As you like.
Yes. A dagger inside. Perfect. Some more XP towards leveling up. The door here is already unlocked.
It is begun.
This door I checked. And was I rewarded by Master Ignacio anyway? I don't remember getting any prize.
Micah, Chantry, Templars, whoever, save me. I didn't mean to kill him. Can you make this go away?
I shall do it.
I could have handled it. Thanks.
Of course.
think I need to go hide somewhere.
Health Potis, Lesser Elixir of Grounding, and Love Letter. Codex updated. My love, I long to dance you beneath the moonlight, our hearts beating like the paired wings of a dove, in concert with the glory of the Maker and the beauty of the world that we must shepherd in his absence. Join me in the purity, in a purity that will last the ages when the brothers mark the chant of light and you. With all my soul, Eric de Nolven. And what's scribbled in the delicate hand? Otter's pocket. He's earned it tonight. All right. So the woman was impressed. Oh, the man. I'm not sure. All right. The doors all have been inspected. There was just one door that I couldn't open, right? Was there? Was it this door? It just got unlocked by itself? Weird. Now, this lady, Sanga.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Never mind.
Come again.
I'll need to read about the Pearl. What kind of... is there some quest behind this? Because in Divinity, for example, there is a very cool quest behind such a tavern, such a tavern's experience. So, White Falcon Veteran.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Who or what are the White Falcons?
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
By order of the guard, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Nobles want solid, reliable soldiers, not riff-raff.
You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one. Welcome back. What can I get for you?
Nothing, thanks. So, we're going to Denerim now, to the Market District. Oh, an encounter. Now, what's that?
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Really? Protect Kylon. Wayne, could we heal the good soldiers of the city guard? No, we couldn't. I want to save every soldier. Let's play that carefully now. I want them to leave because they don't deserve to die to such mongrels. So, sir,
turn around and
vacate the premises.
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
I wonder why they decided to do it this way, why they wanted to ambush, but okay. That's interesting.
More
Setting
enemies.
the game. Now we are going against Kristoff. Go, go. Why are you standing? Why are you standing? What the... When do we have someone to heal up? Alistair, Sergeant Kylon, City Guard. Approach the fight, please. You go. Group heal. City Guard. Regenerate this one. I think one city guard was killed in the fray. Am I fighting at all there? Go kill the archer. Come on. Who stunned me and how? Heal the city guard.
I am here.
Interesting that city guards aren't healed by by the mass heal. Strangely. That's it. Will we be able to save all 4 city guards and their captain? I want to try.
We must.
When can we cast Earthquake over here?
Let's not exhaust our supplies.
Why am I on the ground, damn it? When let's heal. Who is wounded there? Okay, this one.
Right there.
Where is their commander? I need to go. Ah, Archer's already having hard times. Okay, this one is done for. Let's go attack this lad here. That city guard has to be healed up. Or do we have somebody else who is wounded? Oh, this one. He's fighting this creature here. Finished off. Now let's kill this one. Well done. Wynn got unfortunately brought down, but I think we'll be able to deal with the enemies anyway. How many city guards have survived? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the surgeon. So only Wynn got knocked out, but that's alright.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. The back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Yeah, sure. 2 golden coins, not bad. So let's loot the bodies. Kristoff is also lootable. Aot, +1 fire damage, 20% fire resistance, 3% melee critical chance, and 2 rune slots. That's interesting. I don't know. I might not sell the weapon. New codex note about this axe. Long ago, a soldier from Gwarren was returning home after 20 years at war. He had sold his sword for passage to Denerim and had to make his way through the Brazilian forest with nothing to his name but a single crust of bread. On his way, he met an old blind woodcutter sitting on a tree stump. "Here's someone worse off than myself," said the soldier, and he gave the old man his last scrap of bread. The old man blessed him and gave the soldier his axe in return. The soldier went on his way, and soon night fell. He made his bed in a tree branch and held the woodcutter's axe at his side to ward against beasts and bandits. When the moon was high, he was awakened by the sound of weeping. "Show yourself," he shouted, for try as he might, the soldier couldn't find anyone nearby. "Help me," spoke the tree in which he'd been sleeping. "A mage transformed me into this shape, and I'll never be set free. If you had any pity in you, you would cut me down so that my spirit could go to the Maker." So the soldier took up his axe and struck the tree. The cuts bled like wounds, and soon hot blood covered the axe and burned the soldier's hands. But he held tightly to the axe and felled the tree. The tree shattered when it hit the ground, and from the splinters rose a demon, who bowed to the soldier and vanished into the fade. The soldier was chilled to the bone and couldn't sleep. In the morning, he found that the axe still burned like the blood of the Sylvan, but despite its heat, he couldn't get warm again. They say he ended his days in Gworen, cutting wood for his 7 fireplaces, shivering and cursing the spirits. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a nice legend. Quite well written, I should say. Let's just inspect the area, searching for some hidden loot spots, but not that I can find any. Cannot believe that those idiots attacked us, really. What's this place? City map, and there also city map, so there are 2 entrances.
Very well.
And exits, logically. Market district. I thought I was supposed to be here. Why am I again in the Pearl? It's definitely some kind of bug, I suppose. Why am I running here? I want to report.
Magic exists to serve man
I
and
want to
never
dump the
to
body
rule over him.
into the well.
Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gifts and turned it against him.
Quest completed. Solving problems. You made the corpses disappear. Turn to the bartender of the Nod Noble in Denerim for your reward. Let's go.
I was getting to that bar.
I'm very close to level 13 now. And Sergeant Kylan has something for me.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the noble's rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood, or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Alright. We are going straight there, so I don't mind. It's actually a perfect opportunity, but also, tell me, Caesar...
You're back. You need something?
What do you have to say? Remind me, please. Not that you have anything useful. I'd like to go to the Emporium while I'm here and buy the book in question. That enhances my skills.
Welcome to the one.
The book, Tome of Arcane Technique. It's for mages. It's not for fighters. Well, for mages, I'm not so sure. One point to spend on a talent to spell, but is rendered useless afterwards. Later then. Mages come later. First, I have to take care of my fighter. So one tome I remember is in the camp, but where is the other one? Or maybe maybe I'm imagining things. I'll need to check the...
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished the favor of one of your interested parties. 2 golden sovereigns. Not bad.
What can I get you, stranger?
What do you have?
Right.
What do you have? What do you have? Ale. Gift. Oh. 2 bronze coins. Wynn was unhappy about something. This for you.
Most come.
And no problem now. She had a drink and she's okay. Who's Edwina, damn it?
You hear from Kylon? Those are the Crimson All-Outs right there.
So she is the one that is raising the fuss about the mercenaries.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
The Crimson Oars. There have been complaints about it.
Complaints? We have good coin, and we're breaking none of your laws. I spit on your complaints.
You see, this is why we called the guard. Causing a ruckus, they are.
Are you... Sorry, and you drink here. The Docks has much better bars. What exactly have they done?
They glare at my patrons. They're loud. They're rude. And they smell.
For these great crimes, what do you want done?
I want them out. If they resist, force the barbarians out. The patrons don't mind a little sport of it.
Uh-huh. I think you're the barbarian here. The Crimson Oars stay.
Ha ha ha! You're a good one, you are. We'll remember you.
The captain of the guard will hear of this.
Quest updated. You decided that the Crimson Oars weren't breaking any laws and were a lot more pleasant than the dour bartender, Edwina. Sergeant Kylan mustn't approve of your choice. I mean, they're not picking up any fights, really. They're just celebrating, but let's see what the captain will say. Just interested. Just interested.
The bartender of the Nord Noble is furious. I know she's a handful, but a lot of important people go there. Well, maybe I can spare some men later to take care of this.
Quest completed. Okay, let's go appease both sides. I mean, they're not breaking laws, but they're really creating discomfort, but they shouldn't be killed for that, right? Because it's kinda extreme. So, people...
What are you looking at?
They're having complaints.
This is why we call
What exactly have they done?
my patrons.
What do you want to be
Patrons
done?
don't mind a little sport of it.
Oars. There are much better places to spend your coin.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomit on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving! Ha ha!
This bar is for nobles. And nobles can make your life hard.
Nobles? You may have a point there. Fine. We'll leave. We don't want trouble with nobles.
Quest updated.
Good job clearing those louts out.
Okay.
It has begun.
We haven't killed them, and we've made the situation less volatile, so I think we can be happy with how it has turned out to be. Win, why aren't you protected?
I shall do so.
It's better.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
3 golden coins. Quest completed.
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
Hey, there was a quest after we... And they already saved. Sergeant Kylon. What have I missed, damn it? Or maybe it was a glitch? Okay, I mean, I'm slightly disappointed because I definitely saw a quest marker above his head last time. We ignored the situation, but... I mean... Weird. How can I check it quickly? I don't have any autosave. Only if I... Well, I mean, let's try just quickly to click through the alternative path. I think we can sacrifice some time just to know whether I was hallucinating or not. So So we dealt with these thugs. Now we have to deal quickly with these thugs.
Like a chantry Templars, whoever saved me.
Don't care about you. I need to take care of these lads here.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for white. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will
Okay, the
get a
premise
load
is...
of this.
Okay, they're living. I just need to stop my finger from saving the game. So we are traveling now. There will be a fight now. And then after the fight, we will get to the...
Enemies approaching.
Let's just make the game easy. Just to make it quick. Well, let's make it fun at least while we're on it.
Best be wary.
It's quite a picture to look at.
I shall do.
This one is dead. And the final one is down. And actually, it looks like 4 city guards have survived. Yeah, all 4 survived. Interesting. Okay, let's travel back to Denerim. Check on Sergeant Kylon. And see if I was hallucinating.
As there is but one world, one life.
Why do I have more XP now than the previous time? Maybe because I killed more enemies this time. Got more XP.
Good to see you back.
Any more help? Let's go to the... No, really, I seem to have more XP now than in the alternative route. Does it have anything to... Does it have anything to do with the difficulty level? By any chance? So,
What are you looking at?
Crimson
We have
Ores.
won many battles.
What exactly have they
Claire.
done?
The patrons don't mind.
You are the barbarian. The captain will hear of that. And at last we're gonna learn what we've missed. Don't crash, please. Thank you. Sergeant Kylon with a quest marker. See? The quest marker is here.
Whatever you do, just don't make things worse.
So it's a
Whatever you
glitch.
do, just don't make things worse.
It's a glitch
Whatever
and nothing more.
you do, just don't.
Fine, we can calm down about that then. Good to know. Good to know. See, I completed more quests in this alternative path, but my experience is at the same level. That's most strange. Most strange. I want to check if the bartender has any more jobs for me, by any chance.
What can I get you, stranger?
Sign of the safe passage. D requires a message be sent. I have my allies despite my dislike of appeasement and hand-holding. In fact, several are prepared to come to Denerim and assist in finding some less than loyal tongue waggers. They're currently hiding along the outskirts of the Brazilian forest, a position that is temporary at best. I need someone to enter the wood and fire a message arrow to signal safe passage. I would send one of my own people, but circumstance has caused me to suffer a shortage of trustworthy associates. There will be good gold paid for this service. I recommend only the skilled take up the task. Quest updated. Go to location marked in the Brazilian forest and use a bow to fire a message arrow across the treetops. So we have 2 potential quests, one definite and one potential. It will depend on the random encounters. We have to assault some Kunari mercenaries hiding in the south from Denerim. And then there's a dog and the cat sitting next to each other. I wouldn't believe that if I hadn't seen... no, it's not conditional. I wouldn't believe that if I did not see such a picture. Oh, it is a condition. If I hadn't seen such a picture in Istanbul, sorry, or glitches. Kadan Fe hideout. Ah, it's here. And what about the location with the arrows? What the... Ooh, that's quite impressive. We have quite an impressive company we have there, and they're all already...
I am armed, as you say. As you say.
Well done, Win. Really nice. Keep them busy for a long time. I killed 2 or 3 already. And Win is being their main target now because they are very unhappy about what she did, I think.
I need a moment of rest.
Well done. Well done, Win. Really impressive. Really impressive. Quest updated. I found eliminated the Kadan Fe mercenaries. Now it's time to claim your reward. Greater lyrium potion. Win is MVP, absolutely. I love having her as my party member. Incredibly so, because she's a very strong healer, she's a very strong caster, and yeah, so she's just one of the best characters in the game, maybe. Well, I mean, the best ones are the ones that I have by my own taste. Like, I don't really play with Morrigan or Oghren or Shale. Morrigan actually I banished. Zevran, I just told him to scamper, and Shale I haven't yet found because I wasn't in that location yet. So about that other quest, I don't understand where the location is. Why isn't it shown on the map? I was given a quest to fire an arrow, right? Rexel. Travels in Denerim. Trial of Crows. Really, where is this Rexel, damn it? Trial of Crows. Fazil's request. Where that will happen, I don't understand. The Brazilian forest. Go to the location marked in Brazilian forest and use a bow to fire a message. It's inside the Brazilian forest. Whoa. That's interesting now. So we have to go to the forest and fire a shot. Let's do that. And there is an encounter, I understand. Yep. There is an encounter. Let's have a look at what we've got. Bandits. Win, can we actually start doing this more often?
Your order?
Right ahead.
Traps. Where? Traps where? Liliana, you go under my control. Where do you see traps? I see.
On my way.
Go disarm traps, but I can see...
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
I see, we were standing in the trap. already. Let's load the game. I like that I found a way to save before an encounter. You just have to press F5 quickly, and that's it. Have I, by the way, changed the difficulty to hard back? I suppose I might... I didn't, right? Damn it, and that's why I killed the Kunari so easily, but unfortunately I won't be able to return. But I mean, I would have killed them anyway, I'm sure, but still, it's not good that I kind of cheated. But I won't make the mistake again. Where's the trap? Here it is. You two idiots, you just stand, go back. Liliana, go disarm the trap. Okay. Now you can do whatever you want. Trap disarmed. Whoa! Impressive, Liliana. I'm sorry. Huh. Those archers are definitely doing some cool stuff over there. What's going on? Where are you, damn it? What are you doing here? How come you...
Yes.
How come you appeared here? I don't really get it, but fine. Alistair, could you use... What do you mean I have 15 health poultices? I was supposed to have 2, and somehow I have 15. I used 20 to donate. Strange? I mean, fine, but strange. We need to regenerate someone, and you...
Very well.
Liliana, please don't die. I'm begging you. That's better. One archer is down. Alistair, please get yourself busy with the bandit. Liliana, go disable the trap. No, shoot. Ooh, I
need help.
They really killed all my...
It is begun. No quarter shall be given.
They killed all my friends.
I need a moment of rest.
How, I wonder. What's going on? What? What's going on? I mean, fine. Okay, let's play it differently. I will stop being playful and...
We must not
so, let's back down. Liliana, can you please disable the trap? When there are 3 archers. I don't understand how 6 bandits created such a big trouble for me. Let's disable that.
Right ahead. Trap right ahead.
One bandit is dealt with.
It is begun.
Why am I stunned? What's going on? Liliana, please.
Good to go.
Those bandits are strangely too strong.
Now you fall.
Okay, that's better. So now, Liliana, you run forward and disable the leg hold trap, and we should be okay now. Very strange battle. I'm not sure how we failed it twice. Maybe they are just not ordinary bandits.
Let us do it quickly.
Liliana, are you done there yet? I hope so. I mean, I got the XP for that anyway. Deathroot and Elfroot. Bandit, Spirit Shard. Shame that those were not some quest bandits, but just regular bandits. My next passage is this one. Continue our way to the Brazilian forest. And we need to find the location where we were supposed to fire the arrow. Firing point. Okay. Firing point. Will there be some ambush? Well, who am I trying to fool? Of course, there'll be some ambush. Liliana, can you do that for me? This is the spot where Dee's message needs to be sent. Leave until you have a bow equipped? What? Come on. Alright, fine. Fire an arrow over the trees. The message has been sent. Hasn't gone unnoticed. Continue.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
Alright. Let's change the weapon set. Save the game and fight, I guess.
I shall do it.
Why am I stunned already? I started the battle being stunned. How? Why am I stunned again? Can you do something, please? Stop standing stunned. Just rotate, whirl. Stupid idiot. Stunned all the time. Like you're not the strongest member of the party. How can you be stunned all the time?
Defend yourself.
And it looks like he's not listening to my commands at all recently. And how he teleported to those archers in the first place without triggering the trap, I don't know. Folded missive. By order of Emir Thorogud. Quest updated. New codex. It appears that the messenger wasn't expected to survive the message, but you defeated the ambush and Dee's associates know it is safe to move. Return to the North Noble in Denerim for your reward. Codex updated. You know they're out there and they will move when their fellow vermin call them out. Watch for the sign and slaughter the lot. They'll know it is coming and probably abandon the poor sap of a messenger, but even in that, our message will be sent with an authority theirs cannot have. By order of Emir Thorogud. I see. So another mercenary and another mercenary. Last two battles were quite annoying, I must say. Why is momentum on? Why is it turned off? Get a party and travel forward. Don't tell me I'll have to walk through the whole elven encampment, really? Why can I arrive in here through the world map, I mean into the Brazilian forest directly, but I cannot travel directly from there to some place? And now I'll have to listen to some conversation once again, but I mean fine, that's...
So you know that I'm a Templar, right?
This conversation we've heard already, thankfully, so we can skip it and go to where? Go to Denerim. Why is this location still available after we have completed it? Isn't that strange? I want to try traveling around Denerim just a few times, just to see if we're going to meet some encounter, maybe. Okay, we know the place. Let's go to run down back street. I want to know why we weren't offered all the bandit groups so far. There's still people that we need to fight, but we haven't located them yet. Dirty Hovel. Well, again, we have been here. And the poor Paladin or the poor Templar, don't remember. Not Paladin, Templar, of course. We don't have Templars, we don't have Paladins in the game. Next location is this one. And from there I'll go back to the market district and still empty. Nothing to... Quaint Hovel. Yeah, it's not unlockable, right? Not possible to pick, so we'll have to remember about it. That's what I can tell, that there is a quaint hovel. But other than that, we need to come back to the market district without finding anything of interest, sadly. Alright, still we have 2 quests to report, one of them being for the thieves, for the rogues, and another one being what? Another one being for the for Master Ignacio. Yeah, I want to check once again what this Heron guy has.
Welcome back.
What do you have for sale? Remind me, please. Only armor. I see. Armor is not what I'm interested in. I mean, not generic, simple, standard armor, at least.
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
Those chests are still locked. There are more and more people in the streets. Bartender.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a favor. 4 golden coins. Not bad.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone needs help? False witness. D has need for assistance. There are those who seek to impugn, I think, upon my good reputation. Certain aspects of business may have required unpalatable acts, but these former associates were just as much a part of them as I was. Their supposed redemptions reek of opportunity, not conscience. These loose tongues need heads to match. I need someone who is free to travel and knows what to do when traitors are found. The reward will be appropriately handsome. False witness. We have to punish somebody. Skinny Frank has a safe house near Lake Hellenhat, Cam of Ratside. Routinely does in stores in Denerim, and Brian, Lowly Brian, was seeking sanctuary with the dwarves of Ozamar. Does in stores in Denerim. Where am I to find that?
Find everything you need?
The payment was sufficient.
Payment? Oh, just make sure you drop by from time to time. Now, if you'll excuse me. Find everything. Deal? But if anything interesting happens.
Coarse cut gauntlets. Plus 2% critical melee chance. Quest updated. Received a reward for your work in killing the Cadian Femme mercenaries. I see. Not that it's a super high reward, but that's alright. What about Blackstone? Quests, nothing of interest. Okay, what do we do now? We need to understand what they meant by the witness in Denerim, where that witness lies, and I have 20 minutes left, I think, for the stream before my lessons begin. Chantry, Alvin Elenich, Noble Tavern, Wonders of Didas.
Dwarven craft. Find dwarven craft.
Remind me, please. Any books you have? Only manual Berserker, but Berserker I can get myself. This Knight Commander Tavish is...
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business... Thank you.
Okay, he still is not very talkative, this man. I have a suspicion that the witness, the false witness we are supposed to hunt down, I'm not very comfortable with that, but is probably in this dirty back alley, that door that I couldn't open previously, supposedly will lead me to the person in question. over there. No, I'm wrong. Not possible to pick. And then where am I supposed to find the person? False witness. Cam of red side routinely does in stores in Denerim. Does in stores. Let's try all the alleys, I guess. What can I say? Stores in Denerim. Hooded Courier. Maybe in the brothel I should check. That's again the same location I checked multiple times and it's empty. Let's go to the Pearl. I don't suppose he'll be in the Pearl, but who knows? Yeah, I don't see anyone of interest. This one is also empty, probably meant for me to use when I resort the services. And let's get back to Denerim. Maybe there is some door that I haven't been able to open before, and it will be open now. We can check. Is there an encounter, or it's the... No, it's not an encounter, it's just the location being loaded. There was a door before, no? Where am I to find that person then?
Or perhaps you tire of the smells of the city and would buy...
Have to go. Could be maybe in the... No, not at the blacksmiths. Maybe it's for some later stage of the game. Mages Collective Liaison, Hooded Courier, Gossips, Grey
They got a
Warden
new Terran of Denerim, I hear.
A Terran of Denerim?
Poster,
Should it be an all? Not more.
Tavern, the warehouse. Let's check the warehouse. I mean, who knows, maybe... No, it's empty.
I shall do it.
Should we Google or... Maybe we should. So, Cam of Red Side. Red Side, Dragon Age Origins. Really? Really? I was very close to... For real? I thought I would skip on the Emporium, but... Wow. Okay. Fine then. Hi, sir.
I knew this was coming. Spent all the coin preparing, so I ain't dying over it.
As you say.
I hate to disappoint you, but unfortunately you are
Very well.
not surviving that. That's it.
As you say.
Health potis is my prize, and that's it. Nothing else. Fine. Still okay. Should I buy the book from him? No. I want to first learn of what other books exist out there. And I'm mostly worried about my main character Winnis for now. Alright, and she already doesn't have enough mana to cast all the spells she has. So we now go to Lake Calenhad, I suppose, and from there we go to... where? To Orzammar, I suppose. And from Orzammar to Radcliffe, but that definitely is going to be happening much later in the game and during the next stream. Any encounter, please? Please? No? 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 And also this Shale quest. Oh, I clicked on the tower instead of the lake, right? No. I need the...
It is begun.
The lake. Why such long loading? Skinny Frank. Hi, sir.
They're from the guild. I know that's the one they hired. Stop them!
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Now we do battle.
That's it. And no loot at all this time. No loot at all. The Templar is still praying. I want to go to the camp now and see if anyone wants to talk to me about something, because we haven't done that for a while. Then I want to take care of my levels. The dog. By the way, about the dog. I want to maybe take him to Denerim and inspect the area.
Something on your mind?
I have questions. Okay, no more questions. Why is the game loading so slowly? When?
What's on your mind?
About the
I will answer
circle. Okay. Nothing to speak about. And Liliana?
Do you remember our discussion?
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
It was my pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
I'm happy to hear about that.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk.
Of course.
Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
I just... No, they add to the complexity and beauty of the piece.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times, though. And I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
She was special to you, wasn't she?
Yes, once, a long time ago. She was a worldly woman and there was so much she knew and was willing to share with me. I would have done anything for her once.
Have you felt this way about another person?
No, not yet. I have not met someone that affected me the way she did. She used to be different. Happier, I think. She loved music and had a weakness for sugary cakes. Maybe she was always lying about who she was. Or maybe she changed over the years.
You miss her.
I do. And I probably always will. I will just move on. And I think I have. You are how she used to be years ago. A joy to be around, a constant companion and a listening ear in times of need.
I can only hope to one day be as special as she was to you.
My dearest one, I think that day has already come and gone. I have never regretted leaving Orlais. I do not regret any of the pain, the anger, the loneliness, because it brought me to you. And I love you. It's so wonderful to say that to someone again. But people are starting to look at me strangely. We will speak of this again, I promise. I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
Yeah, she's quite sweet. We're all entitled to a little silliness now and then. Not silent. What am I saying? Silliness. Is it not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens?
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
I'd be a poor leader if one of you died on my watch.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
You know, I don't feel really inclined to have a romance with a character, it turns out, so let me replay that once again. I don't want to romance her on second thoughts. Loading times have become much longer recently. I wonder if there is something like Code Legacy as you're playing or something like that, or it happens after Denerim.
I know that look. You have something on your...
We need to talk. Are you feeling
Yes, a little
better?
better. Time heals all wounds, so...
And
We had good times, though. And I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened,
she was special
I would
to
have
you.
done anything for her once.
I'm sorry it ended so badly.
She used to be different. Maybe she was always lying about who she was.
You miss her.
You are how she used to be years ago. A joy to be around, a constant companion, and a listening ear in times of need.
I'm not Magellan, don't worry.
Yes, I know that. I have never...
Loading time is a common problem. The longer you play, the longer it is. Lol. I see.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer.
We are actually in war, so be alert and we should be relatively safe.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles
It's
of the
not
day.
silly to seek moments to lay
Silly
down
is-
your burdens.
Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful.
That's
And I
what
know you're
friends
watching.
do.
What I'm trying... Maker, look at
Don't change the
there
subject.
Isn't much more I can say. My feelings have been laid bare. You are very special to me.
I really like Liliana, but we should stay friends.
Friends? Right, friends. I see. Well, I mean, I can't imagine why we wouldn't stay friends.
I'm a Grey Warden. Duty comes first.
Yes, I understand. Completely. It's you and not me. I should go.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
The stars are out.
There is still beauty to be found in this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
I can't say I've heard it.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
It's a beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites, a tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
If we lose hope in love, then we are truly lost.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Why is it a surprise?
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
I see. Hello, Nox. Welcome. Sounds like a lot like astrology. In a way, you know, it's funny that Liliana was such an integral part of my party all the time, all these years, and I thought she's great. But I think it's due to her lockpicking ability, talent. If I start as a rogue, as a human rogue, and that will enable me to open all the chests from the start of the game and replace Liliana with someone, for example, who though? That's the problem, because I don't like anyone else, like Morrigan, no, Zevran. But he's a rogue also. I need someone who is a fighter. Ogren, but well, maybe Ogren actually as a two-handed fighter with Wynn backing us up. So there'll be a rogue, a tank, a damage dealer with a two-hand weapon, and the main character. I'm just thinking about my potential future playthrough, if I decide to do so, that can be interesting. Yeah, that can be interesting. But in some future time to come, that will happen. So.
It has been some time since I left Lothering. When I stepped out of the cloister, I had no idea where my path would lead. I walked where the Maker led me, and he has rewarded me for my faith. I found you.
I'm glad your path led you here too.
You don't know how it makes me feel to hear you say that. But now it's getting late. I think I might turn in early. I can't help thinking about how soft and warm my bedroll is.
You don't want to talk to me anymore?
Of course I do. You know I enjoy your company. But it's getting a little chilly, and I'd prefer to be in my bedroll.
I'll stay up to write in my journal then.
I didn't know you had a journal. I wrote in it regularly.
I write in it sometimes.
Well, maybe you could bring it to my tent and I could watch you write. I could give suggestions. Dear Journal, Leliana has shown much affection for me. Even asked me to come to bed with her. But alas, subtlety is lost on me.
Haven't I told you we are friends? You want me to come to bed?
Oh, now he gets it.
I don't think that would be appropriate, Leliana.
You're turning me down? Is there something wrong?
I would prefer to wait till the Darkspawn have been routed.
You're putting your life on hold because of Darkspawn?
Yes.
I suppose you are.
Yes, there's literally a blight
that
happening.
That is what is required of you. I love you, and I understand. I will not make demands on you.
Thank you.
Duty must come first.
Yes.
But now I have a greater incentive to kill those hideous monsters.
Well, that is something I like my potential partner saying. I mean...
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed? It means so we will have an intercourse. No, we need to talk.
Of course.
What will you do when this is all over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I'd like to see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
I would love to.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
Right?
Well, aren't you sweet? Of course.
About us.
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
I don't this is going to... I mean, I told you we are friends.
Not going to work? You're talking about us? What's wrong?
Life is too uncertain right now.
Life is never certain. Nothing is certain but the love you have for others and the love they have for you. Love is that constant star on the horizon that leads you to safe harbor. Love, friendship, these are the things you hold on to.
As a Grey Warden, duty should come first.
I see, and I understand. Nothing lasts forever. But I did not expect this to be over so soon.
Yeah, 10 minutes is quite soon.
I will always love you. As a friend.
I think we clarified that like 10 minutes ago, but apparently not.
I know that look. You have something on your mind,
Oh,
don't you?
There's no option to go to bed anymore. Great.
Of course.
I'm sorry I had to end it.
Don't apologize. It is something you felt you needed to do. I cannot question that. And life goes on, yes?
That's
I will
healthy
be all right.
attitude.
Come, let's move on.
Very healthy attitude. Very good. Nice. Perfect.
I know that look. Of course.
I've heard some rumors about our Legion spies.
There are many rumors about spies, or Legion or otherwise. What are you referring to exactly?
They say you will do almost anything to achieve your goals.
I admit I have done many despicable things in my lifetime. I do what I have to do. So do you. So does everybody. Sometimes we must do terrible things to get what we want. If it is any consolation, I always try to use non-violent means to achieve my ends.
What sorts of non-violent means?
Some bards rely on torture to get what they want. It works effectively, as many will bend under the threat of bodily harm. But there are better ways, more subtle and kind. You will be surprised how easily a person will open up to you, even if all you offer is a listening ear. People respond eagerly to others who they believe understand them. They seek approval, friendship, sometimes love. This can be exploited.
And this is better than violence?
You don't think it is? I took what I wanted from them, leaving them none the wiser and unharmed. It is a game, one that can be won with little bloodshed if one plays well.
You manipulated people, tricked them.
You must always use the resources available to you, no? Not to do so is a waste. Everyone can be seduced by the right woman. The trick is predicting who she is and becoming her. Master the game, and no one can resist you.
So how does this help us kill Darkspawn again?
Well, it doesn't really. I see your point. We will slay this Darkspawn using conventional means, pointy sticks and all that. But come, it is getting late and there is much to be done.
Turns out Liane is actually... I remembered her differently.
I know that look. Of course.
Alright, we have exhausted all the options to talk, and that's good because I actually am kinda wary of approaching her again in the future. Not sure I want to do that. What options do we have? We can pick one talent, and we will do exactly that, and we'll need to read one book to get one more point. As for strength, dexterity, so attributes, I'm not sure what we have to pick because I already can put on some cool armor, and I'm not sure whether I need to keep on improving my strength. Maybe it has to be dexterity. Attack score in melee combat by 0.5. Attack score in ranged combat, defense, damage from piercing weapons, and physical resistance. Strength is damage, except crossbows and staves, combat score in melee combat by 0.5. Yeah. We'll need to think about that, but that all will be later. I'm saving the game, and we'll see you in a while because in 4 minutes I have to run to my next lesson. So really appreciate your attention, Angst and Matt Knox, sorry. I'm not sure why this T sound appeared in the end. And what are those messages? OBS Studio had some disconnection at the start of the stream. What? Really? I hope the stream wasn't influenced by that. Yeah, thanks for joining me, Angst, and hope to see you in the future. And I cannot tell you the day exactly when I'm going to be streaming, but I'll try to go live as soon as possible, of course. And yeah, thanks to those who have been listening silently or watching silently, and my regards to those who will watch the recording on YouTube. You all take care and have a wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye. Cheers.